Happy 4th of July weekend, everyone. The celebration continues tonight here at the beautiful HEB Park in Edinburg, Texas, where RGV fans hope for more fireworks as the Toros take on the Tacoma Defiance. Hello, everyone. Ari Shannock alongside Jose Rodriguez. And Jose, if there are fireworks tonight, most likely it will be ignited by this man, Chuy Enriquez.
That's right. I mean, it's a quick turnaround for RGV after a tough loss midweek. And if you want to turn things around, you have to look at Chuy Enriquez with 3 goals this season, 6 goals last season. We spoke with Coach Echeverry during the week, and he wants a little bit more out of Chuy. And I think he's capable of doing a little bit more for this team, especially with Salazar being now with Houston Dynamo. We can expect a lot more from Enriquez and starting tonight in a 3-game homestand.
And if it's not Chuy, it would probably be this man right here, Carlos Small, who's counted on heavily to put the ball in the net.
Absolutely. He has a lot of experience. He brings a lot of experience to the team. A Panamanian international. He played 3 games last year with the national team, one of them prior to the World Cup. So, I mean, if you look at Carlos Small, you look at a goal scorer, a player that can make a difference in this team.
And this man right here relied upon to keep the Toros out of the net, Trey Muse.
Well, not an easy part of the broadcast, because we have to talk about the goalkeeper that has allowed 44 goals. But let's be fair to Mr. Muse. He allowed 28 goals in 12 appearances. Was that nice or not? That was really nice.
Oh, very polite of you, Jose. Well, RGV hoping to avenge an opening night loss to Tacoma tonight down in Texas.
The more we are together with nature, the more we are together, the better we'll be. There's forests and rivers, mountains and valleys. The more we are together, the better we'll be.
For 35 years, Lone Star National Bank has grown along with our customers. Together, we have helped transform South Texas, raised families, and planted roots to create opportunities that benefit not the few, but the many, to plan and build for a better tomorrow, to imagine what is possible. That is how you build strong communities and the strong bank, one generation at a time. For 35 years, Lone Star National Bank, the Valley's Bank.
Welcome to your hometown Whataburger. Customization is what we've always done. We have mustard, mayo, ketchup. It's all up to you.
When you customize your own burger, you can put your personality in it.
Manny's ketchup, no cheese. This is my Whataburger.
We customize orders 24 hours a day.
Everybody wants it just like they like it. When you can make it your own, that always enhances that experience for you.
They're just happy to do whatever makes you happy.
However you want it, I got you. Here at Whataburger, we make it just like you like it, whenever you like it.
Hola Bruce, bienvenido a Taquería Manu.
¿Taquería Manu?
Mi nueva pasión ahora que estoy retirado. Desde que probé las carnes marinadas, mi tienda para tacos son fáciles y rapidísimos de hacer.
A ver,
Dale, mira esto. Elige el sabor que quieras.
¡Híjole! ¡Qué rico!
Provecho, Bruce.
Gracias, hermano.
Carnes Marinadas, mi tienda de HEB, celebrando nuestra cultura, costumbres y pasión.
The southernmost tip of Texas, Rio Grande Valley, one of the fastest growing regions in the U.S. And this is just a beautiful park, HEB Park. Always happy to be here in Edinburg, Texas. Gorgeous night to watch soccer. Here's a look at the Toros starting 11.
Well, a few changes for RGV. Of course, with Sam Junqua, Eric McHugh, and Ronaldo Peña coming from Houston Dynamo. I mean, Coach Echeverry is trying to shake things up a little bit, you know, give an opportunity to these guys to gain some rhythm, and just understanding that the moment right now, starting the second half, it's a key part of the season for RGV. So if you look at Rodriguez and Peña up top, those are two guys that should be able to score, at least to put some balls, inside the box for them. That would be just the chance to give them a chance to score. That would be the main goal for this lineup tonight.
Yeah, pivotal 3-match homestand as we look at the Defiance starting 11, as we talked about Muse anchoring it there in the net.
Well, with Justin Dillon, with Seattle now, and Asriel Gonzalez injured, I mean, if you look for goals in this lineup, you have to look for Hopio and Alec Diaz, who, by the way, scored in the first game of the season against RGV. So, it's going to be a challenge for Tacoma. But once again, an opportunity for young guys to succeed, an opportunity to gain some minutes starting in the second half of the season. Of course, remember, Tacoma last played June 15th, so it's been a while for them.
And what a great moment this is. The community, all the youth groups out in the field, and we are almost ready for action. Interesting coaching matchup. We've got a couple of former NCAA coaches. Coach Gerson Echeverry, 5 years he spent at Seton Hall. Head coach Chris Little of the Defiance. He spent 3 seasons at Elon in North Carolina. So interesting matchup between these two coaches.
Yeah, absolutely. If you look into the opportunity that this match presents for both of them, right? Just give the opportunity to the young guys. But also, if you're Tacoma, you want to get out of the last spot. I mean, it's not comfortable for any coach. Chris Little, first year, I mean, you want to do a little bit better than the last spot. And on the West, of course, a tough conference for a team that is full of young guys. If you look at the lineup from Tacoma, you'll see a bunch of 17-year-old, 20-year-olds.
Yeah, it's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah.
You see a 20-year-old, and he's a veteran on that team.
Right, absolutely.
Now, let's go look at Chris Little. He was the Sounders FC Academy Director. Former head coach at Elon, as we mentioned. He's originally from Scotland, grew up in England, and played for the Wilmington Hammerheads while in the USL. Coach Echeverry, of course, of RGV. He was the first time in team history that RGV FC returned a head coach for the second season. So Gerson has to feel fortunate about that. He also served as an assistant coach for U.S. Soccer Federation Under-17 Youth National Team. And there are the Toros getting ready. A little picture before match time. Rydstrand, he will be depended on. Joel out of Sweden. Because you look at this Defiance lineup and you say, where are the goals going to come from? You mentioned it, Jose, without Justin Dillon, who had 6 goals, and they got the call up to the Sounders FC. And they are also without Gonzalez, who is out with a fractured foot.
I mean, if you're the coach, you're going to have to get creative, right? Find opportunities for your guys. And right now we have to look at Diaz and maybe Hopio. Once again, 20 years old. I mean, you're asking a lot from these young guys.
Our referee tonight, Colin Radisop. The assistants, Francisco Bermudez and Jeremy Weed. So Nicoll Nelson back in goal for the Toros. The 20th overall selection in the 2018 MLS Super Draft by the Houston Dynamos. An athletic player out of SMU. He has conceded 13 goals this season, facing 31 shots on the year. He and Nico Cordy, the main keepers for Coach Echeverry. And we are underway in a beautiful evening here in Edinburgh. Well, Coach Echeverry, he told us he wanted crisp, quick passing tonight. He didn't want the ball held too often, Jose.
Yeah, I think you have to be aggressive playing at home. You know, Tacoma, after such a long break for them, they last played June 15th against Austin Bold. They had a good result. There was a 1-1 on the road, only the second point for them on the road this year. So they feel like they can gain some momentum in this match. So if you're RGV, you want to have to prevent that, and you want to be aggressive in the first 15 to 20 minutes. If you can get a goal, that'd be great. But, you know, just gain momentum and control the game itself.
Yeah, what a contrast, because, like you said, Defiance hasn't played since June 15th. while the Toros played Wednesday night, falling to Reno 1868 FC 4-0 on the road. And that was their second consecutive loss. The Toros have dropped 4 out of 5. And Coach Echeverri, he wasn't pulling any punches. He said we were absolutely mauled and outplayed in every facet of the game.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you go through, during the regular season, you go through tough moments. And I think you look for that stretch that's going to help you get over the hump. And I think RGV in the next 3 games, they have the opportunity. Actually, the next 5 games, they have 4 of the next 5 played at home.
There's a throw it. Emil Monroy. Here's attacking so quick. His lead pass to the corner of the box. The cross up in the air and headed and a save by Trey Muse. Great action out of the gate for the Toros. Beautiful ball in there by Chuy Enriquez.
Yeah, and it all starts with Monroy, really, in the middle of the field, pushing that ball through, and then nice cross in the header. That's exactly what you want, you know? First couple of minutes of the match and you get your first chance. That's exactly what Coach Echeverri wanted to see.
And here's Monroy again, get it wrestled away, but a late whistle comes in. And we'll go against the Defiance. Monroy with an assist this season, 12 key passes. He's a player that Coach Echeverri says, very talented kid. Another guy's hoping for a little bit more when it comes to finishing, Jose.
Yeah, you're going to have to turn things around for this team. And it all starts with players like Monroy, Enriquez. Of course, if Salazar, at some point, whatever he did for this team in the first half of the season is something that you have to build on. He sets an example now playing for Houston Dynamo for all of his teammates that you can actually follow his path.
Here comes Monroy again. Quick move to his right. Good sliding tackle takeaway there by Tacoma. As the Defiance tried to organize and build an attack. Ball back play by Hopiao, one of the players they will rely on to put numbers up. He has a goal and an assist this season. The 20-year-old from Hawaii. He is a really young, talented kid. Hopiao was invited to participate in the Real Madrid Select Camp, an invitation-only soccer camp for the top 36 youth players around the world. Now, that's the kind of skill that has been recognized for Shandon Hopiao.
Yeah, just the opportunity, right? It doesn't really matter where you go after that, if you stay with the team or not, but just to be there,
be selected.
Yeah.
A long ball in, giving chase. Defiance get there first, and it will be a goal kick. Last touch by Tacoma on the run. Nicoll Nelson will put it in play. Have a good look at this again. Good run by Vargas, and defended by Zach Jackson, the local product out of Houston, getting the start tonight for Coach Echeverri.
Yeah, it's important for Jackson, especially in that play, you know, to just stay in the moment and not rush and maybe put the ball out of bounds and give Tacoma an opportunity from a corner kick. You know, they have to take advantage of opportunities from set pieces if you're Tacoma, because you don't have goal scorers right now on the field.
There's Rydstrand. In the middle third. Atencio. Defiance 2-11-4, 10 points on the season. Adams puts it in the air, and great opportunity in the area, Jose. Unable to get a clean look there. A clean contact on it was Diaz, I believe.
Wow, this is the first clear opportunity of the match.
Oh, that's Hopiao.
Yeah, and that's Hopiao. What a shame. Like, if you're, if you're Chris Little, you know you're not going to have many opportunities in the match. And you get, a clear chance to goal in the 6th minute. It's a shame for Hopiao. Tried a left-footed shot. You know, it's not. It's a lot easier from here.
Yes, it is. They tried to volley it in, spinning around. They got a little bit eager, looking for his second goal of the season. And for the Toros defensively, that's what Coach Echeverri said. We cannot have those type of lapses and turnovers deep in our end. We're not going to win shootouts, Coach said. He wants his team to shore up defensively, really play for a shutout. Here come the Toros attacking. That was taken away by Tacoma and put in play by Trey Muse. Muse, member of the U.S. under-18 national team, played collegiately in Indiana, was on the 2017 College Cup team, led the NCAA in goals against average, shutouts, and save percentage. He was a Mac Hermann semifinalist with the Hoosiers in 2018. Now that's the kind of talent and upside that Trey brings to Tacoma. Here's Ulysses to his left. Puts it out high points. Atencio. Good movement here. The cross broken up by Hernandez and cleared away. Jonathan Campbell played collegiately for the Tar Heels of North Carolina. That ball served into the box. Nobody there but Nicoll Nelson. Kyle Adams, dependable defender out of New Zealand, 6'2", 180-pounder. He has 64 clearances, 13 blocks. Adams has been a stalwart for Coach Echeverri, 85% passing accuracy.
Good ball by Martinez, looking for Rodriguez on the right side, just unable to connect, but the right mentality, being aggressive.
And the trumpets are sounding here at HEB Park. Capacity of 9,700. Not quite capacity tonight, but a good crowd on hand. They're going to have fireworks after the game. And a concert. One of your favorite bands is there, Jose?
Yes, those Lonely Boys. Some Texican rock and roll.
The Defiance attacking. Yeah, oh yeah. Ulysses. And Adams is there to clear it. Denso Ulysses out of Haiti. And here's Rydstrand. Good passing. Coach Echeverri says this team is dangerous in tight space. Very crafty. Opie out. Looking for a seam here are the Defiance, and that kicked away by Isidro Martinez, the local product out of Brownsville, Texas. He attended the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley. The Toros will throw it in again. Ronaldo Pena, number 21, the Venezuelan, making his second appearance for the Toros this season. Very capable, dynamic player. Patience here for the Toros.
So far, both teams are trying to put up pressure up high. If you see right now, you have 4 to 5 players from Tacoma around the ball. So they're trying to recover the ball as soon as possible and then counterattack. The same thing we have seen from RGV. But you know, the thing with that idea of pressuring so early in the match sometimes backfires to either team physically. So we'll see how things change in the next 10 to 15 minutes.
Quick throw in there by Chewy. He finds Monroy. Those two connected on an excellent chance. And a header on goal, saved by Muse in the opening moments. And putting that a little out In front was Jackson. Losing it. Far sideline. Kept in by the Toros. Monroy in the center. Looking to create. Near side, Junqua. And this is Martinez. We're in the 12th minute of action here in Edinburgh. Toros solid at home, 22, 13, and 21 all time here in the Valley. And this season, they're 4-2-2 here at home. Junqua settles it, attacking. Monroy with white jerseys all around him. They play it far side, does Martinez. Cedro, a goal and 4 assists this season. 36 key passes from Martinez. Monroy chips it in. Well defended in the takeaway by Burkholz. Getting out of traffic is Nick Hines. And it will stay this way. Quickly calling for the ball is Ronaldo Pena. Their current leading goal scorer, Carlos Small, will be coming off the bench here tonight. That will go Tacoma's way.
Defensively, it has been a challenge for Tacoma this year. We talked about the 44 goals, of course, but if you look back, you have to go all the way to the RGV game to start the season. For the last game in which they did not concede a goal. So, you know,
that's right.
It starts with defense most of the time. They did play a good match against Austin. They were good defensively in the first half. And in the second half, once Austin started to put pressure on them, I mean, things change for Tacoma. So I guess Chris Little, what he's trying to do, at least in the second half of the season, is, you know, take this team a full 90 minutes of a good defensive effort.
Here come the Toros. Enriquez guided off to his right. That ball directed in and will sail to the right of the far post. Good look at Coach Echeverry. Well, Martinez, I think he was hoping that he'd have a player making a run towards that far post, Jose.
Yeah, it was the right idea. I mean, we've seen it before. He's looking for Rodriguez on the last play. But, you know, you also have to be patient at the moment. You know, it's only the 15th minute.
Yeah.
You know, you have the pressure to win tonight because we mentioned the situation they are in with the schedule and how they really need to go for a win tonight, especially facing Phoenix and Sacramento next.
And they have Phoenix next Saturday here at HEB Park, and then Sacramento comes to town on the 20th. Throwing upcoming, Nick Hines out of Plantation, Florida, the 21-year-old. Born in Jamaica, raised in Florida. Has won 76 duels this season. One of those young dynamic players in this organization. Well, the Defiance, you were talking about their numbers. 44 goals given up. They've only scored 14. Meanwhile, the Toros have conceded 33. They have put 29 in the back of the net. Enriquez and Monroy. Chewy looking for space. Well defended by Tacoma. And attacking. And here comes the whistle. As dragged down in that play was Danny Robles. Take a look at this tackle, Jose.
Yeah, Junqua, the challenge. Looks to be not exactly the first one, but as they were falling down, I think Junqua, there's some contact, maybe up top too.
Yeah, Robles asking for a card there, Jose. Danny just 17 years old. He's been with the Seattle Sounders FC Academy since 2015. Right strand. The Defiance has not won a game since April 1st. That victory was over Sacramento. But reason to be optimistic with this young squad and a solid performance against Austin. There's the cross, broken up by Adams, who always seems to be in the right spot, but nice attack there by Tacoma.
Yeah, it was a nice cross from Lisi.
A blast upstairs. Good look there for Rydstrand.
You know, the opportunities are going to come for both of these teams. But you have to look at these type of opportunities from outside the box. Excuse me. Just because that opens up play for the rest of the match. You know, you cannot be predictable. So you have to take these type of shots throughout the match.
And that ball just a little bit too far ahead of the run of Pena. Pena's second game, as Jose mentioned before. In the first game, he got off 4 shots and 3 on target. Good challenge there. Late whistle comes in, and that will go against Hernandez. Emilio pleading his case. Hernandez has been able to win 85 duels this season.
You know, it seems like both teams are playing exactly the same game, right? I mean,
yeah,
holding the ball.
And here's attack to his left. The cross is seized right at the near post by Nelson.
Yeah, that's a little bit better. Let's take another look. Just
the left foot of Hines.
Need to be more aggressive, Ari, with the ball, right?
Yeah.
Don't you feel that will change the game drastically?
Another opportunity for the Defiance. Edge of the 18, poked away and captured by the Toros. Enriquez. Ball put high in the air, hoping that his teammate could run under it. Eric McHugh also out there. Number 24 for the Toros. Was the under-17 U.S. team MVP back when Eric was with the team.
We talked about Junqua, Eric McHugh, and Pena for the Toros as players with MLS experience. And if we look at Tacoma, we find Jonathan Campbell, a defender that, you know, it's important defensively to have some experience. And I think Jonathan might be a key player for Tacoma, not only tonight, but moving forward in the rest of the regular season for Tacoma.
Yeah, I think RGV has felt the difference that Campbell's providing out there. Enriquez trying to split 2 defenders, deflected, but it will result in the first corner kick of the night.
It's an HEB corner kick.
Yeah, Campbell was there. He came up with a block Muse tried to keep it in play to no avail. And HEB corner kick coming up here in the 22nd minute. It'll be Isidro Martinez, who has 4 assists. Instead touches it out here near side. Junqua back to Martinez. Let's see if he puts it in now. He does. Outswinger. And Adams got a piece of it, but it deflects all the way out of bounds far side.
Yeah, great ball by Martinez. Unfortunately, Adams was not able to free himself up, be comfortable enough. No, it was Campbell.
Yeah, it was Campbell again. He's been a presence. 6'2", 190-pounder. Hines touches it back. Hernandez. And able to just couldn't keep it. Offside was the call after keeping it in play. Trey Muse, that one shot out that Jose mentioned, that was in game 1 against RGV. A 1-0 decision for the Defiance. Tacoma struggled on the road, 0-7-2. Well, for RGV, scoring first crucial. They are 5-0 when they score first, 0-8-3 when the opponent tallies first. And here they come on the run. There's the cross, beautifully done. Chewy is there, trying to get the shot off, goes upstairs. Monroy lofts it into the netting behind the goal. Just got underneath it. Good setup by Chewy.
Yeah, great sign for RGV, moving the ball from side to side, finding Enriquez on the left. And now in the middle, it's Monroy who takes the shot. Good build-up for RGV. That's what you want to see, you know, a little bit more of aggressive. If you think about what RGV can do with the players they have, and the one-on-one abilities on the left with Chewy, on the right side with Rodriguez, and in the middle with Monroy, I do think they can be aggressive. You know, that they have the tools to just control the match for the 90 minutes, especially against Tacoma.
Rajstrand and Junqua, 2 solid competitors going at it. And that whistle goes on Ramilio Hernandez. So getting back to Monroy, the youngster, 5'6" out of Colombia. I mean, he creates so many advantages for this team. Got 12 key passes and assists. But Coach Echeverri wants him to become a better finisher.
Yes. Yes, I think in the middle of the field, if you try to find a key player for RGV, it's Monroy without a doubt. He can open things up for Rodriguez on the right, Enriquez on the left, and even for Peña. You know, if you find the connection between those 2 guys, you without a doubt will have a huge presence of doubt.
Nicoll Nelson playing at SMU collegiately in the American Athletic Conference. SMU, such a dominant soccer program. Great crowd here at HEB Park. Trying to ignite their team. Hoping to see some in-game fireworks before the big show after the match.
A couple of goals would be a good start, huh?
Yes, it would. You see, looking at the records there, these two teams, and just so critical, particularly for the Toros, who want to make a run at that playoff seeding, trying to knocking on the door of the top 10. 3-game homestand. This is the time you want to collect those points.
Right. The new playoff format gives a chance to RGV. Winning tonight, RGV will end up with just a couple of points out of the 10th spot.
That cross volleyed out of the 18. On the near side, they work it to Chewy. Enriquez being hounded by Ulysses. Beautiful passing, Junqua. I think this is the ball movement that Coach Echeverry wants to see, Jose.
Exactly. This is what he wants to see, because he understands that if you get everybody involved, then everybody's going to be in rhythm. And at any moment, you can score that goal. But also, you know, for Tacoma, running behind the ball is not the way you want to defend, right? You're going to get tired, and it's not going to be. It's going to be frustrating for Tacoma as well.
Hernandez, as they are keeping Tacoma moving defensively. And this will take a toll. It is quite hot here. Good opportunity here. Tried to play it back. He was looking for Monroy on the trail.
Yeah, it was a great run by Monroy.
Monroy coming back to get it. So quick in the middle of the field. The temperatures are soaring here down South Texas in Edinburgh. Junqua tried to keep it in play. A little tough angle to play for Samuel, who played collegiately at Cal. Junqua has been very efficient in his time here with the Toros, winning 11 of 12 tackles. Atencio. Atencio, a solid player in that back line for the Defiance. In over 500 passes, his accuracy is over 81%. Another 17-year-old player. Incredible. Multiple 17-year-olds. Good pressure there. Deployed by the Toros. Look at the energy.
Oh.
And nearly forcing a turnover, and they get a corner kick earned. What an effort there for RGV. Let's take a look. The pressure. Relentless by Ronaldo Pena.
Yeah, you have to give credit to Pena. He's not giving up on the ball. Putting pressure on the goalkeeper, who ends up making a mistake there. We're going to see what the impact of that mistake is if a goal comes out of this corner kick. And you know, it's a game-changing moment.
Martinez looking for assist number 5 on the season. In swinger, far post, batted away. Nicely done by Muse.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want to see from a young goalkeeper. He knows he made a mistake just a few minutes, but put it all past and just move forward.
Adams, a strike, and just a little bit high. Excellent blast there by Kyle Adams.
Yeah, if you look at Adams, you would never think he's only 22 years old. He plays like a veteran.
Agree.
And you can see how his presence helps defensively and moving forward. Also, he's a leader starting from the back for his RGV team. Great effort from Kyle Adams.
Youngster out of New Zealand. His numbers just outstanding on the season. 64 clearances, 32 duels won in the air for Kyle, the 6'2" player. Good look at Enriquez, battling out there, great energy.
And we're past the first 30 minutes, and it looks like the first goal is going to be key in this match, just because the 91 degrees and the way both teams have been playing. You know, they have been concentrating on having possession of the ball, and then when they don't have it, they move back quickly, and they defensively, both of them, they have been very organized. So you have to give credit to both coaches for that so far in the first half an hour of the game.
Martinez, another opportunity here, bends it in, head in the air, volley down. Good opportunity there for McHugh, I believe. Didn't get all of it.
Yeah, the timing wasn't right. As you see the free kick looking for Adams. And it's Rodriguez who takes the shot.
Kevin Rodriguez.
Yeah, the timing was just, it just wasn't right for him. But a missed opportunity either way.
Kevin, another local product. That ball in, sent high in the air out of the 18. Rodriguez, Pasadena, Texas. Played collegiately at Northern Illinois University. Good scramble there. Martinez able to come up with it. Terrific passing. Rodriguez to the perimeter. And that broken up. Corner kick, number 3 on the night.
Yeah, it's the third one, and so far we haven't seen much from RGV on set pieces. So that's obviously something you want to take advantage when you're playing in this temperature. You know, you're going to get tired. So sometimes set pieces in this type of games can make a difference.
Martinez keeps this one low towards the far post, and Muse is there with his good hands and tall frame. That was the third corner of the night for RGV. The Defiance has yet to earn one. Here they come with Hopi out. Couldn't split 2 defenders. Then Roy circles back.
A very good ball from Muse. You don't see that often in a goalkeeper. The ability to start a play all the way from the back. Hopi was just not able to get past the defender, but still, you know, the right mentality for a goalkeeper to move the ball quickly and try to take advantage of the counterattack.
Yeah, Muse, very powerful. Another under 20 player, 19 years old, the big goalkeeper. And Roy's able to settle. Works against 2 defenders here. And able to retain possession. Junqua with space. Serves it in, trying to get ahead on it there was McHugh. A little push from behind, a late whistle comes in against Junqua. Coach Echeverry disagrees.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it was an easy call.
Yeah, right in front of the official.
Right, yeah. Pushing back.
It's pretty clear.
Yeah.
Sending Hopi out of the deck. Shandon slow to get up. There's a good look at Coach Chris Little, the director of the Sounders FC Academy. His assistants are Wade Weber and Josh Ford. Coach Echeverry assisted by Brett Utley and Carlos Ortiz. Hopi out, getting some fluids in him. over 90. I believe the heat index right at that 3-digit mark. And all the players taking advantage, staying hydrated here. You can see the fluids that they're losing, the perspiration. I mean, you cannot help but be drenched in this environment.
Yeah, so far I think it has been a good effort in terms of you know, tactically both teams. I think they have been able to control the game in a way. Whenever they don't have the ball, they have been good. It's also important to play smart soccer without the ball. You know, sometimes it's something tough for young kids, but especially for Tacoma, it has been a very impressive effort defensively. I think it has been a little bit better than what they did against Austin. Now the challenge is to keep this up in the second half.
Again, this is a similar performance that they had against Austin. Long ball, and here's the chase. Able to track it down, leaves it for a trailer, and just couldn't get all of it. Their great opportunity for the Defiance. They keep it in the 18. Adams is there to break it up. Right strand. Nice move by Hopi out. Atencio will play it back to midfield, where Campbell is there to set it up.
Yeah, I think Robles had a shot on goal right there, but decided to pass the ball last minute.
Here come the Defiance again. Good ball in, but one hops into Nelson's hands, just missing the run there. Let's take a look at this. I believe it was Diaz darting in. Hopi out. Great ball in.
Yes.
Yeah, just missed him.
Yes, just a great ball from Hopio, and also a great run by Diaz, but just unable to connect with the ball.
Yeah, Alec was hoping for a second goal of the season. First one came, as you mentioned earlier, against RGV in the opener.
Wouldn't that be something? If Alec
really
Diaz
would.
scored only 2 goals of the season against RGV.
Diaz, born in Puerto Rico. Another one of those 17-year-olds in the Defiance lineup.
Who, by the way, is taking on the responsibility on playing in Justin Dillon's spot. You know, it's not easy. The expectations were high with Dillon, and he, even though the team didn't perform well, individually he did, and he got a contract with Seattle Sounders. So now you have to find for answers if you want to look for goal scorers in Tacoma. And Chris Litter thought of Alec Diaz as being the answer to those questions.
Yeah, he's hoping he is. That lone goal against Austin was scored by Dillon. Dillon signing that contract with the Sounders FC on June 28th. Dillon, he happens to hold the fastest goal record in the USL. He scored it in 9.17 seconds on May 21st of this season.
How can you do that?
9 seconds.
9 seconds.
Talk about darting out of the gate.
Handball there.
Well, approaching that 41st minute now. We remain scoreless. Good action, though, throughout. Quality defense played. Jose here hoping for maybe a little more aggression.
Yes.
For both teams.
Yeah, I think defensively, I mean, they have been good. Both teams, they have been good. But they kind of have to change things up the way they are approaching the game on offense. They have to be more aggressive. If you are RGV, once again, they have the players to be a little bit more aggressive. Maybe, you know, it's a matter of the 91 degrees they're playing in. Maybe we'll see changes. They'll be a little bit more aggressive in the second half. You know, those things happen in soccer. You know, every coach has his own strategy. So hopefully things will change in the second half.
Ulysses, little inside out move. His pass broken up. Taken right back. Robles. Nope. Whistle will give it back to the Toros. We're looking for their 5th victory of the season here at home and 6th overall. Well, one player that certainly gives you that intensity for RGV is Carlos Small, a 6-foot, very physical Panamanian player. And we'll see if he expect to see him in the second half.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially if things, if the game's still tied. I mean, absolutely, he's a guy that you want on the field. He's a player with a lot of experience. He's only 24 years old, but I mean, he played the Under-20 World Cup with Panama. So, you know, it's a guy that you want to look forward in the second half.
And that penalty occurs, yeah, right outside of the 18. It'll go on Junqua. As you see him get a piece of Ulysses there, yeah, that's clear. Right on Ulysses' cut.
Yeah, that's a good call.
A yellow card to Sam. And a terrific opportunity here late in the first half for the Defiance. Ridestrand along with Robles, both standing over the ball. Interesting angle here right outside the corner, Jose. A three-man wall being built.
Yeah, it looks like for Robles, could be an in-swinger, left-footed. You know, this is an interesting stat. No free kick goals for Tacoma this year, so far.
Will be Ridestrand. It will be outswinger far post, tipped up dangerously. Nelson colliding with Adams as the two give each other a 5. Well, Nicoll Nelson went to deflect that, ran into Adams. Kyle's shaken up a little bit. Let's have a look here.
Yeah, it was a good ball because it's just right in between the defender and the goalkeeper. Now, we were looking and waiting for the Tacoma players. Where were they? It was a great cross, but there was no movement inside the box.
Not much. Berkholz was in the area. And here's Ridestrand, the Swede, who has 1 assist, 17 key passes. So let's run it over, guys. Tacoma slow to set up here. Ridestrand beautifully done in the air. Adams rode Campbell away from that ball nicely. Now those two counterparts going at it. Counterattack opportunity, giving chase, and there's the whistle. As Kevin Rodriguez was doing his best to get there in time.
Yeah, you have to give a lot of credit to Elise. That's how a player shows experience, even though they are young. Understand the game, mentally stay in the game. That's exactly what Elise did. He knew Kevin Rodriguez will run for that ball, so he just moved a step forward, and that's it. That's all he had to do. Great defender.
In the 45th minute. Final moments of the first half. Beautiful touch pass to Ulysses. His cross and booted out into the stands. No doubt about that from McHugh, but it will set up the second corner of the game for the Defiance. RGV has 3. Some of the good crowd on hand here Saturday night. No better place to be here in Edinburgh. They'll tack on 2 minutes of stoppage time. There you see it. It won't be a corner, just on this side of the flags, or the throw-in. Headed into the 18, sealing there. Adams able to poke it away. And what a play by Kyle to keep it on the field. Now down is Rodriguez.
Good read by Jonathan Campbell. I'm going to take another look.
They kind of pulled that foot back.
Yeah.
Jose.
Yeah, not much contact, but You know, it's just you value the read, you value the player understanding that the counter attack needed to be stopped there.
Yeah.
Not close to your box, just there. Stop it right there, and that's exactly what he did.
Definitely saved that opportunity for the Toros. Campbell bringing experience to this squad. Near side, Chewy attacking. To his right, the shot, and a save by Muse.
Oh, great effort by Chuy Enriquez. That's exactly what Echeverri wants to see from Enriquez. Good on the one-on-one, and then taking the shot. This time, right to the goalkeeper to Trey Muse. But a good effort. You want to see more of that in the second half.
A gorgeous attack by Chewy, who has 3 goals and an assist on the season. Enriquez also 29 key passes, 86 duels won. Gives so much to this team. And that should end our first half in 91-degree heat. Heat index up around 100 as Monroy and his team will head to the locker room. Hopi out and Tacoma will try to get cooled off here at the break. We are scoreless in an excellent battle here in Edinburgh. The Toros and the Defiance.
The more we are together with nature, the more we are together, the better we'll be. There's forests and rivers, mountains and valleys. The more we are together, the better we'll be.
For 35 years, Lone Star National Bank has grown along with our customers. Together, we have helped transform South Texas, raised families, and planted roots to create opportunities that benefit not the few, but the many, to plan and build for a better tomorrow, to imagine what is possible. That is how you build strong communities and the strong bank, one generation at a time. For 35 years, Lone Star National Bank, the Valley's Bank.
The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind.
At DHR Health, we have one goal: advancing the health of the Rio Grande Valley. We're deeply committed to our community and its health. DHR Health, here for you, for life.
Shop online at birdogden.com. Pick out your vehicle and click Buy Now. Work your own deal and submit your trade. It's that easy. Shop now at birdogden.com. Daligas.
Welcome back, everybody. Beautiful evening here in Rio Grande Valley. Gorgeous ballpark here, HEB Park in Edinburgh. And we are scoreless. Oh, that looks fun, doesn't it? On the field. You'd like to be in one of those, right, Jose?
Of course, of course. You know, you put me, maybe I'll score 1 goal. Maybe.
Well, Phoenix, they are the next opponent for RGV. You can see them here on the 20th.
Yeah, and they are on top of the standings. Just, you know, a great effort by Phoenix Rising in the last 2 to 3 seasons. They have been able to put together a team that is ready to compete for the title. They won the Western Conference last season. So, you know, they're going to be a tough challenge. But if you are RGV, you are looking for that 10th spot that is now occupied by Las Vegas Lights. 23 points. That's exactly where you want to be, at least when the regular season ends, so you have an opportunity to play in to be in the playoffs.
But that's the importance of this one, because Sacramento, they're number 9. That's who the opponent is on the 20th. Phoenix, I should say, is the 13th. Let's take a look at the scoreboard.
So far, some scores also from during the week. Orange County able to win 2-1 against the Switchbacks, who, by the way, changed a coach this week. We'll talk about that later. And tonight, Real Monarchs in New Mexico. That's a matchup you want to see. Real Monarchs, they have been able to get on a good stretch, winning the last 3 games in New Mexico, who they were on top of the standings for a while this year, but now, you know, they have been struggling, so it's a good matchup. Also, that's where you want me to be, right?
Yeah, how are you going to score a goal with a bubble around you?
Well, I can try.
If anybody could do it, it's you, Jose. Mr. Toro guiding everybody. Here's the schedule we're talking about. We've got Phoenix Rising on the 13th here at RGV. Then Sacramento comes to town. And Reno on the 3rd of August. So as you said, 3 out of 4 here at home. Crucial time of year for the Toros.
Yes, I mean, you want to win tonight. You want to get 3 points tonight because Tacoma, being in last place, you're supposed to win that game. Nothing is given in this league, but I mean, you have to win tonight so that you can look forward and you can just gain some momentum towards the games against Phoenix and Sacramento, which are, you know, tough teams in the league.
So the Toros, and you can enjoy all the fun. You can see the festivities here. You got fireworks, you have the cheerleaders, you've got fajitas, and a rock concert as well. We are scoreless at the break.
Monarchs go for goal, and they find it! Opiel's gone for goal, another deflection, off the post and in! Tacoma on top, shot, and goal! What a beauty! Justin Dillon moving up the middle, he's going to push that ball wide toward Gonzalez. Gonzalez, a first touch cross back inside for Dillon, and a goal! Inside the 18, shot, pushed wide! Loose in front, it's Freighter! What a hit! He plays it into the box, headed down, and Freighter!
To Kiesewetter, Kiesewetter, in for the goal! Nice cross, Kiesewetter,
Asante, outside the box, Asante, goal! Asante on the first time! It's Rios! It's a great cross! Daniel Rios again! Brian Brown sends it, and it's a goal! Brian Brown, Lubin, what a save! A second save, loose in front! Lubin guarding the post. Denied by McCarthy!
A lot more height on it, McCarthy, a great save! On the volley, oh, what a save! Newton again.
Collier curls, saved.
Oh, looking for a shooting lane, coming to loft. Tipped away. He got it on frame. Olsen up to the task.
Dink over the touch. Great save, Tempakis.
Shot on, Tempakis with a great save. Nice little 1-2. Caleb Richards. Richards getting it back. Caleb Richards.
Eduardo Martinez able to put it back in. Martinez puts it back to Coffey. Goal! Lofted ball in, Williamson.
Good build up here for Portland Timbers too. Good chance for Williamson.
Swinging away, header, Robertson. Follow up in from Lobo. The header comes in, a great save and on the follow.
Outside at the top of the box, it's dangerous from there. What a fantastic finish.
Oh, welcome back to HEB Park, and look at this. One of the Toro girls on the field has been proposed to during halftime. You can't plan a halftime show better than that.
Yes, this is great to see. Oh, and Mr. Toro is helping. That's even better. Oh, man. What a great moment. The producer is telling us that she said yes.
She looks very happy.
Don't worry.
But not as happy as that guy.
Oh, of course, of course.
Let's take a look at news and notes around the USL. Welcome to the show, Christian Sordo.
Yes. Well, you know, the league is growing. And with the league the young players are making an impact. Now it's not just about giving these guys an opportunity. They understand the position they are in, and they are taking advantages. That's the case of Christian Sorto. Of course, you know, to me, the coaching change in the switchbacks in Colorado with Steve Tritsch, after 4.5 years of working for Colorado, it's time for a change. Things haven't been going well for them. Well, you know, we'll see how the rest of the season shapes up for them after such a drastic change.
And here's the current power rankings. Top 10, Phoenix at the top. You get some movement. Reno and Fresno, two teams out of the West, moving up quite a bit.
Yeah, of course, Reno, you know, after a good showing midweek against RGV, great result for them, 4-0. And I think looking at the East, of course, with North Carolina and Indy, those are two teams that they have been growing within the league, and they are going to be a tough challenge for any single team in the playoffs.
And here's our scoring leaders in the USL, and ton of goals. Asante leading the way.
Absolutely. Captain Solo, he's looking for that MVP. He wants to be the MVP, and he has the numbers. Absolutely. 12 goals, 9 assists, just outstanding. And of course, Kevon Frater from New Mexico, one of the new teams in the league this year.
Exciting player. But here's our player of the week. You talked about him before, Christian Sorto.
Yeah, Christian Sorto. You know, if you look at Laudon, you think about a team that they slowly are trying to get into the rhythm of the league. It's not easy coming into your first year. You know, you're going to have challenges, and Sorto has been able to do that. And now, the team of the week, my favorite, Amadou Dia. A leader in Phoenix, of course, Josue Soto also in Austin. This is a pretty good team, you know. This team can compete as well. Tomas Romero, the goalkeeper from Bethlehem.
Any coach would like to field that team.
Absolutely.
So we are at halftime, no score.
The more we are together with nature, the more we are together, the better we'll be. There's forests and rivers, mountains and valleys. The more we are together, the better we'll be.
For 35 years, Lone Star National Bank has grown along with our customers. Together, we have helped transform South Texas, raised families, and planted roots to create opportunities that benefit not the few, but the many, to plan and build for a better tomorrow, to imagine what is possible. That is how you build strong communities and the strong bank, one generation at a time. For 35 years, Lone Star National Bank, the Valley's Bank.
Welcome to your hometown Whataburger. Customization is what we've always done. We have mustard, mayo, ketchup. It's all up to you.
When you customize your own burger, you can put your personality in it.
Manny's ketchup, no cheese. This is my Whataburger.
We customize orders 24 hours a day.
Everybody wants it just like they like it. When you can make it your own, that always enhances that experience for you.
They're just happy to do whatever makes you happy.
However you want it, I got you. Here at Whataburger, we make it just like you like it, whenever you like it.
Hola Bruce, bienvenido a Taquería Manu.
¿Taquería Manu?
Mi nueva pasión ahora que estoy retirado. Desde que probé las carnes marinadas, mi tienda para tacos son fáciles y rapidísimos de hacer.
A ver, dale.
Mira esto. Elige el sabor que quieras.
¡Híjole! ¡Qué rico!
Provecho, Bruce.
Gracias, hermano.
Carnes marinadas, mi tienda de H-E-B, celebrando nuestra cultura, costumbres y pasión.
We are scoreless here as we prepare for second half action. And really almost a must 3 points for RGV. Let's take a look at the first half highlights.
Yeah, the first opportunity for RGV. Once again, Camilo Monroy with the ball, pushing it through. Then the cross, and the shot, the header by Enriquez. But Muse, right place in the right time. And then I think this is pretty much the best chance for the visiting side. It was Shandon Hopiu. He couldn't get the timing right.
Yeah, you can see the frustration pounding the ground.
Yeah, and then once again, Tacoma, now Hines coming from the left side, trying to put the cross in, but it was Nicoll Nelson able to keep the ball away from a corner kick. And then it's Ronaldo Peña putting the pressure on the goalkeeper. Ended up in a corner kick, and after the corner kick, this shot by Kyle Adams from outside the box. This is also another good chance. You know, the idea is there. The thing with this Sims is right now they haven't been able to connect, but they have the right mindset offensively. And the last chance of the first half coming through a left, Chuy Enriquez. Very good player on the one-on-one, the right-footed shot, and right to Trenius.
Yeah, Muse read that perfectly. Here are our match stats. See Toro's advantage on shots. Possession very evenly played match thus far.
Yeah, no shots for Tacoma. That little bit, you know, you would expect Tacoma to be in this second half a little bit more cautious. Good, a tie for them is a good result.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good.
On the road.
Not for RGV, but for Tacoma, absolutely.
Tacoma has 4 draws on the season, 2 wins. RGV 4 draws as well, 5 victories. But on your home field where the Toros are traditionally tough, they're 4-2-2 here at home this season. And trying to make a push at that top 10 in the first of 3 match homestand, with Phoenix and Sacramento to follow over the next couple of weeks. And underway here, second half. Hines. So what do you expect from Coach Echeverry and his team coming out of the locker room here?
Well, you know, I think he's going to wait maybe 15 to 20 minutes to see how this group responds. And after that, he might go to his bench to look for answers, to look for fresh legs. We talked about Carlos Mo in the first half, and I think that's a player that can make an impact in this game. So, you know, it's going to be an interesting 15 to 20 minutes in the second half to see what the message in the locker room was, not only for RGB, but also for Tacoma, if they decided to move in a more defensive mindset, if they feel comfortable enough moving forward.
And you have players like Peña and McHugh coming down for the Dynamo for this, and sometimes those players are loaned down and are on time requirement as well, or time limitation. So we'll see if that is the case.
Yeah, and you know, it's also, those players need a period of adjustment. They are not used to playing with RGV. For Peña, it's only his second game of the year. So, you know, it takes time. So we'll see if they are, somehow they are able to connect in the second half.
An opportunity here for RGV. Numbers building. Long shot is wide right. Well out of the box. Bad attempt for the Toros.
Yeah, I don't know if that was the right decision by Peña. They had numbers. He had right next to him Monroy, right in front of goal. I'm going to take another look. You know, still a nice shot, but you know, you feel like he kind of rushed that shot there.
Yeah, for a moment he thought he had that far post open, but Muse moved over quickly. And then Ronaldo sent it wide. Junqua. Tacoma looking to start the second half on a high note here. Work it into the 18. Hines gets it back. Moves around a challenge. Beautiful pass. Building. Into the 18 and kicked away nicely there by Martinez. Atencio to throw it in. Well, they switch it up to Nick Hines. You see 21 years old next to Hines. He's one of the veterans on this team. He's an old man for the Defiance. Collision there. Shaken up Monroy as he collided.
Yeah, it looked like Rodriguez was running to the right side.
Yeah, right side.
That counterattack. Yeah, absolutely.
Tipped off by Joel Rydstrand.
Just going for the body, not for the ball. Good call by Alien Radoshap.
Zach Jackson. Will now allow McHugh to start this. McHugh eligible for both national teams, Swedish and U.S.
That's always a tough decision for any player with dual citizenship, right?
Yeah, it's a good problem to have, isn't it?
Right, absolutely.
Played for the U.S. under-17 team, was the MVP of that team. Eric was. Spent part of his young life in Texas. Hernandez getting up slowly. Emilio out of Maryland. Looking to spark this team. Crowd trying to get behind the Toros into the 18, but that's broken up again by Campbell. Campbell able to head it out of there as he bodied up Pena. Oh, beautiful. A little flip pass to himself there by Chewy. Hernandez into the corner. That cross scooped up. Well done by Muse, because on that far post.
Yeah, so far, the cross is from the left side coming inside the box. If you want to keep on doing that in the rest of the game, you want to try to stay away from Campbell. He did a pretty good job in the first half.
Monroy to his left. Tried to squeeze that pass in. Fortunately for RGV, Martinez got it back on his foot. Jackson to his right. Tried to play it back to the top. Picked off. Well done by Martinez. Keep that in. And Defiance moving forward. Looking for that attacking opportunity. Hasn't been much for them in their attacking third. Only 3 shots managed in the first half. Hines.
Yeah, I think both teams, they have to move the ball a lot faster. They have to run without the ball, looking for space, because right now, it looks like they just settle to have possession and just wait for a mistake. They have to be aggressive. They have to run without the ball. Let's see if Tacoma can do that now.
Now they're building and attacking. Good run here. The blast is deflected. Well, that will become the 3rd corner kick of the match for the Defiance. Hopiau, 20-year-old Hawaiian.
Yeah, good effort by Shannon right there. That left-footed shot, although, you know, when you get to the edge of the box, you have to look for options, especially when you have Kyle Adams in front of you, a tall guy, a huge presence. It's going to be tough to get that shot past Adams.
Rydstrand. The ball hits the turf and cleared out of there. Both teams 0 for 3 on the corner. The challenge here. Collected nicely by Hopia. Atencio over to Vargas. Vargas pokes it in. Rydstrand tried the quick delivery, and alertly blocking that away was McHugh.
That's exactly what I was talking about. Move the ball faster, and then you get in the box a lot easier. You don't let the defenders from RGV get comfortable moving back. Then you move the ball, you push it, and then you get opportunities.
Rydstrand in the air, headed wide. Excellent effort, beautiful ball in. Great effort there. Rydstrand to Burkholz. Substitute coming in. It'll be Burke Gilroy. Anthony will check in. And departing is Robles. Anthony Burke Gilroy, 21-year-old from the UK. English-born Australian checks into the game.
Yeah, already Chris Little trying to get some fresh legs, recognizing that the team is getting, you know, it's feeling so far the challenge of playing in this weather. And we talked about what happened to Tacoma in Austin just a few weeks ago. They had a good showing in the first half, and then in the second half, I guess physically they were not up to the challenge, and Chris Little is making the adjustments.
So you think about the youth, you know, all these young kids, they're not going to get tired, they're so young, but they haven't had the opportunity for their bodies even to mature sometimes and get in that weight room and work on their physicality. I mean, you're talking about a number of 17-year-olds on this Tacoma Defiance team.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially when you also, if you're a player for Tacoma, you're probably not used to playing in this type of weather.
Yeah, that's very true. It's at 91 degrees and heat index up around 100. Long ball. And that served in, but unable to get it to his teammate was Pena. Quickly into Hernandez.
It's Campbell once again. Just.
Yeah, he's been a force.
Yeah.
Martinez. Ooh, touch pass just behind Enriquez.
Ball movement once again. Very close to working out for RGV that time. Slight touch by Ronaldo Pena.
Well, this is what Coach Echeverry hoped for. Here comes Monroe on his run, and he is tackled from behind by Hines. Sending Camilo down, the Colombian. Going into the book will be Nick Hines with a yellow card. Grabbing his shoulder.
Yeah, but just a great effort by Monroe.
He's got that quick first step, doesn't he?
Yes, and then, you know, the decision making. He knows he's far away from the goal, so he slows down a little bit, and he gets the contact, the yellow card, and the free kick.
All right, Isidro Martinez with the free kick. Nice angle here. Two-man wall built by the Defiance. Martinez, 36 key passes. Plays it to the top. Settled, and the strike blocked.
That's a missed opportunity right there by RGV.
Good battle here. Beautiful service, but no orange jerseys there. Off of the ball.
We have to see something better out of this corner kick. Martinez unable to get just a good ball in the edge of the box. Now he's going to take this free kick. We want to stay away from Campbell and look for maybe for Kyle Adams.
Martinez sends it in, line drive, headed up in the air, volleyed down, and then headed back. That cross, Adams heads and just missed the far post. Beautifully done. Great action by the RGV FC Toros.
Yes, a great effort. Eric Bird just came into the match with a beautiful cross and the header, the back post from Kyle Adams. As we take another look. Oh, wow. What a missed opportunity for RGV. That's exactly what you want to see. Kyle Adams being aggressive with the header.
But Eric Bird, immediate impact in this game for Coach Echeverri since kind of sneaking into this one. Eric flew onto the field, the Bird did, and talk about an immediate impact for this team. Hines, who picked up a yellow card, stopped his run, anticipating that was Vargas. Pass it over, and we get second sub of the night for Tacoma. Jesse Daly will enter the match, replacing Alec Diaz. So Eric Bird, he kind of snuck in quietly, did replace Kevin Rodriguez. We apologize for not catching that right away for you fans at home. Eric Bird into the game, number 34. So Kevin Rodriguez's night is finished, as is that man right there, Joel Rydstrand, an integral piece of the Tacoma attack. Rydstrand, work rate very high all night long. We'll get a break.
Yeah, a good showing going back to Kevin Rodriguez. A good showing, especially in the first half. A lot of running for him, probably exhausted, and that's exactly why he's coming out of the match, because he's a good player. He can make the difference, especially on the right side. But you know, we're going to see a couple of changes now with Camilo Monroy moving to the right side. Maybe Eric Bird playing from on the middle of the field. We'll see adjustments, and that talks to the versatility that Coach Echeverri has with this squad. Just moving players around and trying to, you know, make an impact in the last half an hour of this game. Like we mentioned before, this is a must-win for RGV.
Well, this is what Coach Echeverri wanted. He wanted a defensive battle, shore it up defensively, win a close game, go for the shutout. So he has that right now. There's a good look at Eric Bird, who came on in the game for Coach Echeverri. But the key now is to get to the back of the net here in the second half and win this game. In the 18, the shot is upstairs. Just getting away from that left foot, getting underneath it just a tad for the Defiance and Hopiao.
Yeah, once again, this time coming from the right side, moving in, and then the left-footed shot that goes over the bar. But you know, you have to give credit to Tacoma. We talked about it in the start of the second half, how a tie is a good result for them, but it looks like they're going for a little bit more than that. You know, you have to give them credit. They don't look like a last-place team right now.
Yep, coming off that draw against Austin, 1-1. And listen, you don't have that much to lose when you come in 2-11-4 going to be aggressive. You got a bunch of young kids with a tremendous upside. And as this gets later in the game, Jose, you have to feel like the pressure is falling more on RGV.
Yes.
On the home side.
Yes, and that's something that the young players from RGV are going to have to learn to deal with, right? The frustration, being the favorite, being supposed to win tonight, but things haven't gone the way Gerson Echeverri wants. You have to stay in the game.
Great opportunity here. Can he keep it in play? Headed back. Still in the 18. And finally cleared out, but plenty of white shirts right in front of that 6-yard box. Jose, Tacoma just unable to get that clean look.
Yeah, absolutely. The game changed completely in the last 5 to 10 minutes. And it looks like now it's Tacoma, the team that has gained some momentum.
Yeah, they look pretty free and easy right now, don't they?
Yeah,
Playing loose.
Maybe the fresh legs, right? Chris Little making the changes that his team needed. And they are showing with no doubt.
Yeah, Jesse Daly, immediate impact. He has a goal and assist on the season. 21-year-old from Australia. Came in along with Bert Gilroy. And that cross attempt put behind the goal. Let's have a look at that opportunity here for the Defiance. And plenty of white jerseys there.
Yeah, the ball moving around. But either team able to either get a shot or a good clearance.
Nelson under duress, has to launch in a hurry. Settled nicely by Daly with his quick turn and feet. You're looking up and down this lineup, and you're searching for some players that can score for Tacoma. Daly does have a goal this season. Monroy ahead of the defense, and that sliding tackle comes in the 18th, sending Monroy to the turf. Play made by Nick Hines, who already has a yellow card here this evening.
Yeah, very risky.
Very close, huh?
He gets the ball, not by much. But Hines, a good game so far. But you know, decision making is so important. You don't want to be over aggressive in a play like that and just give the game away.
Well, he got away with it. Martinez, outswinger, headed up in the air. Easy play for Muse. Trey Muse has been rocking it in goal. In the 68th minute here. To his left and launched. Blocked by McHugh. A quick move and attempt there for the Defiance. 1v1. Opportunity. Pena plays it back. A little bit too far for Bird. Now Bird has it on his right foot. Monroy, his strike is blocked straight up in the air. Positioning in the 18, and that deflects.
Gotta give a lot of credit to Eric Bird. When he gets on the ball, he makes something happen out of nothing. And this time, a great ball. Ronaldo Pena was looking back for Bird, but just the connection wasn't there between these two guys. But a great effort for RGV. You know, it's interesting that the counter-attack opportunities are coming for RGV and not for Tacoma.
Play stop. Yellow card shown to Atencio. Atencio and Hines each shown a yellow. Romelio Hernandez needs to be careful. He is one caution away from a yellow card accumulation suspension for his 5th of the season. There's Atencio, yellow card. Atencio on the move. Yet to be challenged. Puts it to the perimeter. Cross attempt blocked out. Corner kick opportunity coming for Tacoma.
Lisa calling for a handball. It's going to be a corner kick for Tacoma.
You see the players that have been out there the whole game just absolutely drenched.
Right.
In sweat. Is hot temperatures. Corner put in, up in the air. The highest was Hernandez to hammer it out of there. Lenroy pushes it to the perimeter, giving chase. Able to track it was Jackson. Romelio to Isidro.
Yeah, this is a lot better for RGV. You want to keep the possession. You don't want to give Tacoma any more chances.
And again, the physicality that's been quite a duel all night long. Monroy and Hines. Picked off by Jackson. Takes it in. Bird. And Hernandez. Chewy. So dynamic. Yeah, puts it in the air, but nobody there but Ulysses. Adams able to give it back to the Toros. Well, Adams has been stellar again here tonight. Who will get on the scoreboard? Where do you see the offense coming from, Jose?
Well, I think if you're RGV right now, I think you need to, first off, you need to get back on track and get the ball, move the ball around. You know, Tacoma, they have been better in the second half, but you still have 20 minutes. You only need one goal to win this match, and you will completely forget about this 20 to 25 minutes in the second half that haven't been good at all. So I'm looking for Enriquez in the one-on-one and try to take advantage. And once again, Carlos Small. I think that's a guy that can help right now, RGV.
Yeah, we'll see if Carlos is called upon to sub in. And actually, we just got word that Carlos is getting ready. You called it, Jose. Loosening up and preparing to enter this match. Their leading goal scorer with 7 goals on the season. And of course, Michael Salazar, who has 8 goals. The Belize national team player got called up. Working into the 18, ceiling, opportunity. Oh, just out of the striking reach.
Wow, what a great read.
Toros.
It was a great read by Enriquez, just not giving away on the play. It's just a matter of decision making at this point, because defensively both teams have been really good. So you have to wait for that lucky bounce. You have to wait for that call from the referee that maybe it's a 50-50 call. That is the type of game that we are in. In that moment, whoever takes advantage of that moment is going to win this match.
Now the Defiance building an attack into their attacking third. Waiting for help. Ulysses. Get a look at this again. Chewy just about an inch shorter here. And we'll look at Carlos Small subbing in instead, but Enriquez just a split second sooner, Jose, and he's got himself a goal.
Right, he was just a second or two away from scoring. Now Carlos Small into the match.
Ronaldo Pena, excuse me, Jose, departing.
Yeah, he did a good job. I mean, it was a tough game for Pena, but he stayed involved. And now we're going to have to look for Carlos Moll to take advantage of his pace and just to try to make a difference. This is the game in which sometimes individually you have to look for the talent and just forget about, you know, building up play. Just look for the guy that is going to make a game-changing play for you.
Well, he's certainly capable, Carlos. 2 goals with the Panamanian national team. Monroy has Small to his left, tried to get it to him. Big physical player. 6 foot, 188 pounds. There's Carlos working with Monroy. Will he pull the trigger? Looking for an angle. Directs it top of the 18. Chewy calling for it back. Has it. Lofts it up and just missed Small, making his run towards the net.
Oh, but it's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful build-up play. You can see the energy from Carlos Moll. He has that energy. His teammates know this is the moment for them to score that goal. And the movement from Chewy is just unbelievable. From the left all the way to the right, and then the cross. Just the decision wasn't right, but, you know, the opportunity is there.
Corner kick, Martinez. In swinger. And Adams was there along with Small, but neither could make quality contact.
You know, I think this moment in the match explains what Coach Echeverri told us during the week. How he wanted more from players like Enriquez and Small and maybe Monroy as well. He wants players to just assume that they can be the guy for RGV. Salazar is not here anymore, but to take on that responsibility, that's wanting more from a player.
Yeah, kind of that killer instinct, that finishing ability. And plenty of that is attitude, isn't it, Jose?
Right.
Not just skill. Martinez circling. Small making his run downfield. Monroy, he's been a facilitator, no doubt. Jackson. Small. Try to touch that over to Bird, didn't work. Collision there. Let's see who it goes on. Yellow card coming out, and it will be shown to the Defiance. And Jesse Daly.
Yellow card on number 89 for Tacoma, Jesse Daly.
Jesse Daly a little upset with that ruling. Let's have a look. As he brought Ramilio Hernandez down to the ground.
That's borderline red. Very, very, very risky challenge by Daly.
So we have a substitute. Ramilio Hernandez will depart. Lemoyne will come in. Nico Lemoyne, the youngster, has been one of those pleasant surprises for Coach Echeverri. He has really been a contributor, including a goal and an assist this season for Nico. Local product. And limping off, Ramilio Hernandez. Good effort again by the 6-footer out of Maryland.
And another of those players, he's also eligible to play for the El Salvador national team. So, you know, the international flavor in the league is growing. And going back to Lemoyne, you know, that's a message from Coach Echeverri to his players. He's going for the win. Taking out a player like Hernandez, usually plays in the middle of the field, more defensive-minded. And Lemoyne, a guy that can very easily score. So now it's a message that Coach Echeverri is sending to his players.
That Romilio also shaken up and looked like he just jumped in a swimming pool. He was so sweaty. Good run and action there by the Toros. And Chewy. Enriquez have to be satisfied with Chewy's effort again here tonight if you're Coach Echeverri.
Yeah, I think it has been a lot better in the second half. I liked a lot the mentality in the second half more than in the first half.
Here comes Small. Small with a strong leg. His blast is off target.
Yeah, that's exactly what you expect from Carlos Small. Aggressive. He actually thought about taking the shot right there, but Eric Bird got on his way.
And he just kind of pulled that one a little bit.
You can tell the idea was to shoot that ball a little bit earlier because he had a better angle.
Good look at Trey Muse, 19-year-old, 6'3", 200-pounder. His father, Dave, was a goalkeeper at the University of Kentucky. Trey played at IU, Indiana University. Zach Jackson gliding left, takes it far side. Nearly a handball there. Left foot attempt blocked out of there by Ulisi. Lemoyne to his left. Nico, his shot and a save. Muse getting a piece. What a strike by Nicoll Lemoyne. Jose, you called it. He's the type of player that can capitalize with a goal. Nico almost put his second goal of the season in the back of the net.
Yeah, just a great play by Lemoyne, but also a wonderful save by Muse. Save of the week candidate without a doubt.
Athletic training crew out on the field. You figure we're going to see a number of players start to, and there's two for Tacoma, no laughing matter, but hey, you got to figure a number of guys are going to begin to cramp in this heat. The amount of fluids they have lost. This is Anthony Burke Gilroy, so that must have been a collision more.
Yeah, he came into the match in the 56th minute.
Right, so he shouldn't be cramping yet, but looked like maybe he took a hit to the midsection. Martinez, another corner opportunity. And three players down to the turf, opens up an opportunity for Martinez. His pass behind Small. I don't know if he was looking for Carlos or Bird there, but it hit neither of them.
Yeah, it was, I think it was Lemoyne and Small making the run.
Fortunately for RGV, another corner kick. Let's see if Martinez elects to blast this in. Crowd would love to see a game winner here in the closing minutes before the official fireworks show. Chuy Enriquez leaving. This one put out front. Hits the deck to the corner of the box. Bird, beautiful pass. Sent in. Adams tries to get a piece. That shot deflected wide. Who did it touch last? Chuy with a bloody nose for his effort. Another substitute entering the game will be Sam Rogers for Coach Little and Tacoma. Rogers, 6'3", 180 pounds, 20 years old, out of Seattle. He will replace Hapiao. Who's definitely showing signs of a long night of work.
Yeah,
He's getting, look at his socks, jersey drenched.
Yeah, I think if you're Shandon Hapio tonight, you sleep without a problem, right? You know you left it all out there. Maybe it's not the result that you were looking for, but
maybe with a couple of Tylenol,
right.
You sleep without a problem.
That's right.
Well, this is getting to danger time if you're RGV. Not that a draw is the worst thing, but here on your home pitch against a Tacoma team who beat you on opening night and just one of their only 2 victories of the season, you know that RGV wants the 3 points desperately here tonight. Tacoma, this late in the match, they can pick up 3 points of their own. Adams is there, though, as he has been all night. Kyle Adams, and on the other side, Jonathan Campbell. Berg. Lemoyne. Nico had it poked away momentarily. To the perimeter. Monroy. RGB hoping for a clean look here in the closing minutes. Jackson. He bends it in. Hits a deck, nearly a handball there as it deflected up against Ulysses. That's what the crowd is screaming for.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy for RGB to score. Let's take another look to that. Well, there's some contact there. I don't know if that's enough for a penalty kick. It's not going to be easy for RGB to score with a cross when Tacoma has 9 players in the box.
Another physical play there by Hines, who already has a yellow here tonight, as he collided with Nicoll Nelson. Got to be an all-out effort for the Toros here.
Yeah, I think for Tacoma right now, it's just, if you look at the big picture, you come after such a long break, playing your last game June 15th. Then you get a draw on the road, you get a clean sheet. It's a good scenario for them.
Yeah. And that would be 2 draws in a row on the road after the 1-1 draw at Austin. Oh, beautiful move by Monroy. Small turns, tried to get a clean shot on it. It was deflected. Good run in there at the end by Bird. Here's a look.
Yeah, it's Monroy once again.
Yeah, look at Jonathan Campbell.
Yeah, Monroy and Campbell, they have collided throughout the entire match.
Also for Tacoma, that was Sam Rogers getting a piece of that attempt by Small early to disrupt it. Yeah, clean pick there by Vargas. Great work by Martinez, and the crowd shows their appreciation. And can he finish his tremendous play? Martinez. And cleared out of there by Burkholz. Collision draws the whistle. And Enriquez, along with Berg Gilroy, is having his issues out there physically.
I mean, the game is not over, and we still have a couple of minutes in stoppage time, but it looks like one of those games in which you can play for 2 or 3 days and you're not going to score.
You get that feeling, huh, Jose?
Yeah, I mean, the effort has been there. It's just a matter of, you know, you generate, in a sense, defensively enough to stay in the game, but just offensively, RGV and even Tacoma, they haven't been able to be a presence in the box.
There's Small on his run. Muse alertly and wisely coming out to kick that away. Small is tough to D up 1v1. Lemoyne with a good angle here. Lofts it in. And again, it's Campbell. And we'll see how much time is tacked on. That estimating 5 minutes, Jose. That will give the teams plenty of time to make a number of attacks here. Nico serves it in. And again, mostly white shirts there in the 18. There you see it, 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think if you're RGV, you have to show some sense of urgency right now. You know, fight for every ball.
Now, which way is this going to go? Covering it up as Muse, taking no chances. Nicoll Lemoyne holding that right ankle as he got tangled up with Nick Hines.
Is that a no call?
Yeah, Nick Hines has been a number of altercations here. He has 1 yellow. Is that a clean seal, Jose?
But Lemoyne had possession of the ball right there.
Then the trip comes.
And, well.
And now I think Nick has had it. He's had a long night.
Well, I think, you know, I think he knows he was very close to committing a foul right there. That could have cost Tacoma the game.
Well, there's one player that can handle the weather on Tacoma. It's this man right here. Born in Jamaica, raised in South Florida in Plantation. He's accustomed to the heat. I was going to say guide him off. That trainer's actually pulling him off. Yeah, authoritative. Lemoyne and Small coming in here midway through the second stanza. Fresh legs. Coach Echeverry hoping to strike gold here with one of these players. We're in extra time. Can RGV pull it off and pick up the 3 points? Or will Muse and the Defiance be just that? Be defiant here, not allowing the home squad to pick up the W. And look at this run here into the 18. Adams can't get the shot off. Small can't pull the trigger. Excellent defense at the 6.
Wow, just an unbelievable effort. Everything starts with Monroy, who gets past Campbell, and then Adams unable to finish. And then once again, Carlos Small right in front of goal. But defensively, Tacoma was able to, I mean, just look at the opportunity that RGV had.
So Monroy couldn't have set it up any better. He has 1 assist, 12 key passes on the season. Adams, more defensive minded, wasn't quite ready to get that quick delivery off. The defense recovered. And now will Tacoma have an opportunity here in the final minute and a half. They have not been in their attacking third for seemingly 10 minutes. There's Burkholz. Bird Gilroy dancing with the ball. Loses it to Bird. And now with just over a minute. RGV looking for a quick counter. That last touch to Tacoma. Oh, under a minute to play.
Just a great read by Sam Rogers. Just able to get on top of the ball right there. If Small gets past Rogers, it's one-on-one with the goalkeeper.
About 35 seconds. Lemoyne comes into Adams. Adams ceiling. And they get a shot off here. Bird goes far side, collected by Monroy. Monroy to Chewy. Monroy trying to find that seam. Oh, RGV turns it over here in the final seconds, and that should bring this one to a close. The Toros, tremendous effort here down the stretch, Jose. They just could not find that clean look.
Yeah, they just couldn't finish. But, you know, you tried to build up out of this game. You didn't get the result. But defensively, what you showed was good. You know, the defensive effort. This was a yellow card, right, for time wasting. But the effort defensively for both of these teams, actually, it was good. Although it's hard to get past the fact that RGV is starting a homestand with a draw against a team in last place in the Western Conference standings.
And whistle blows on that collision. Now they're going to keep playing here. They're well over now, approaching the 6th minute. It was listed as 5-minute stoppage. And down on the ground is Jesse Daly. Yeah, so Hines with that delay in the stoppage to get him off of this field. And that's probably why we've gone extra. There's a collision there. Chuy Enriquez is taking a beating here tonight.
This should be the last one, right?
You would think,
last opportunity, so get everybody inside the box and see what happens. Of course, everything starts with a good delivery.
Martinez capable, puts it in, and it is knocked out of the 18, cleared, and that should do it. So RGV certainly had their opportunities down the stretch, as Jose Sut unable to finish and bury one into the back of the net. So the Coach Little and Coach Echeverry shake hands, and Coach Echeverry has to be pleased with the defensive effort, but you know he wanted to pick up the 3 points here tonight.
Yes, absolutely. You want to get 3 points at home to start the homestand. Now the games against Phoenix Rising and Sacramento Republic are going to be a huge factor in this homestand, because you want to get at least a win from the 3 games, right? And you start with a draw. Well, you know, now you have a challenge if you're RGV.
Well, there's your final score. Coach Echeverry will talk to his players. A scoreless finish and a good battle here tonight.
The more we are together with nature, the more we are together, the better we'll be. There's forests and rivers, mountains and valleys. The more we are together, the better we'll be.
For 35 years, Lone Star National Bank has grown along with our customers. Together, we have helped transform South Texas, raised families, and planted roots to create opportunities that benefit not the few, but the many, to plan and build for a better tomorrow, to imagine what is possible. That is how you build strong communities and the strong bank, one generation at a time. For 35 years, Lone Star National Bank, the Valley's Bank.
Welcome Welcome to your hometown Whataburger. Customization is what we've always done. We have mustard, mayo, ketchup. It's all up to you.
When you customize your own burger, you can put your personality in it.
Mayonnaise, ketchup, no cheese. This is my Whataburger.
We customize orders 24 hours a day.
Everybody wants it just like they like it. When you can make it your own, that always enhances that experience for you.
They're just happy to do whatever makes you happy.
However you want it, I got you. Here at Whataburger, we make it just like you like it, whenever you like it.
So there's your final score. No score as this game ends in a 0-0 draw. McHugh and Coach Echeverry heading to the locker room. Kyle Adams was impressive as usual, as we'll take a look at the highlights in this one.
That explains pretty much what RGV went through in the full 90 minutes.
Yep, and they outshot them 19-8.
No shots on goal for Tacoma, and yet they were able, to get a point out of this. So,
Yep.
well, the possession, I think it was pretty even, and unfortunately, RGV was not able to take advantage of it. But there's still a party in Edinburgh.
4th of July weekend. The celebration continues. Fireworks after this one, even though there was not much to get excited about as far as scoring is concerned for the fans, but enjoying the fireworks and the concert after the game. Final thoughts, Jose?
Well, if you're RGV, you are not happy with the result, but defensively, this is something that you can build on. And if you're Tacoma, I think you took advantage of the long break. You get a point, you go home, and you try to have a better second half.
Yep, Tacoma now 2-11-5. Their next match at Riel Monarchs on Friday the 12th. RGV is now 5-8-5. Their next match at home against Phoenix Rising on the 13th. No score. We score end in a draw, scoreless draw. For Jose Rodriguez, I'm Ari Shannock saying thank you for joining us. Have a great weekend.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League Championship cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League Championship.